Alright, well, I'm Sam Hefner. I'm going to be talking to you today about my vehicle maintenance topic that I had in Mr. L's collision repair and refinishing class, my OSTC. My topic for my vehicle care was tire rotation. Basically, rotating tires, you can help expand the lifetime of using those tires, and that's nice because you can save money. Tires are expensive, and especially if you buy the good off-roading ones or something. So it's always nice to try and keep them as long as you can, so you get to save as much money as possible. So to begin with, got vehicles change the way or pattern that they rotate them in. It depends on if they're front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, or all wheel drive. Especially the tires that sits on the driving axle the longest. If you don't rotate those, that's going to be the one that goes balder faster. So like I said, all front wheel drive cars, rear wheel drive cars, and all wheel drive cars, they all have different patterns that the manufacturing company will recommend you to change them in. I wrote down these patterns right here. This was called the rear end cross and the X pattern cross. These are both instructed for for rear and four-wheel drive vehicles. This one, the X pattern, could be an exception to front-wheel drive cars because it switches both of them back and forth diagonally. This one is basically pretty much what you will typically normally get done to any rear-wheel drive car. And then this is the simple front-wheel drive car called the front-end cross that typically happens to a front-wheel drive car. So a big topic about like saying, oh, how should I rotate them, or does it matter? People always have a different opinion of saying how that should get done. Well, the NHTSA, which is the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, their new recommendations say to put the tires in better condition with better traction. Put those on the back axle on any car, front or wheel drive. And they say that because it helps prevent your vehicle from slipping out or like doing like a 360 or something, spin out. And that happens when you have like ball tires on the back and front while you're driving down the highway or something with like snowy, like in Michigan it gets snowy or wet, or anything like that. It's really important to watch the tread on your tires too, because that tells you when you need new tires or not. The easiest way to check your tire tread without having to know if it's the inches, like the length of it, the tread. If the knobbies are 2/32 of an inch, that's when you're supposed to. But if you don't really want to put a ruler in the thread, it's called the penny test, which is pretty easy. You find any penny that hasn't been grinded down, and you gotta find Abraham Lincoln's head and use it facing you. Like this. And then you have it so it's facing towards me, and then you'll put it in the groove of the tire, and then if the knobby tread covers up his head, it'll be good. You don't need new tires at that moment. Basically, once you put it into the thread, and then if you see part of his head, that's when you'll need new tires. That's when the tread will be too low, and it won't be safe for you to be driving on snow or wet surfaces. So that's really the easiest way. Everyone has a penny. It's a cent. Just found it on the table. And then in conclusion, good tires can be super expensive, so why not do what you can to make every pair of tires last as long as you can, to try and save as much money as possible. Thank you.